we go. Gotta love these tournaments. Alright, so Gabe's starting us off going first, it looks like. Oops, what is this? I sub, but it didn't beep beep anyways. Good luck. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Twigs, for that sub. Really means a lot. Wow. Starting off the stream already with the sub. Let's go. That's awesome. Thank you. Did Nick get real energies? No. So this will actually bring in the story of this matchup right here. So Nick came here today and asked me, hey, do you have 8 lightning energies? He called me on the phone and asked, and I said, I think I do. Let me just, you know, head on over here. He gets here. I check for these lightning energies. Oh, there is the sub right there. Let's go. Thank you so much. Got to support the Fight Club. Yes. Always support the Fight Club. This is the one Fight Club you are allowed to talk about until it gets big, and then we stop talking about it. Boom. But, Nick gets here and he says, those lightning energies were 25 cents a piece. I was not going to pay 25 cents for those. So, because Nick didn't want to shell out the quarters, he now has 3 fire energies with a big L on them that I wrote on there with my beautiful handwriting. So, Nick's fire energies that you see in his deck are actually lightning energies. So that's good to know for y'all. But, yeah. Using proxies and attorney, Lamau, hey, it's fine. It is fine. But, yeah. So, hope y'all are having a great Wednesday so far. I've had a pretty alright Wednesday. I just got home from work not too long ago. And, you know, a lot of, you know, there's 12 people here tonight, chat. There's 12 people here playing GLC in my kitchen / living room. I'm honored. It's great. Feels great. And let me know how the sound is too, y'all, because I don't know how it's sounding on my end. I didn't really do a sound test prior. I kind of just like jumped in. I was actually a little delayed leaving from work. I had to help my boy Avery jumpstart his car. Had a little battery issue, but you know, gotta help out the homies. Remember, chat, always kiss your homies on the forehead. But right here, Nick is playing Lightning. Let's finally start talking about the match, right? Nick is playing Lightning on the right, and Gabe is playing Metal on the left. The GLC format, how this format works, it is a singleton format, meaning you can only play one of each unique card, minus your basic energies. So if any of you are familiar with the game Magic the Gathering, there's a format, your volume is low compared to the music, agreed. Okay. Why is my Discord on? Where's my mic? Let's raise it a little bit there. Check, 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 check. But if any of you are familiar with Magic the Gathering, there is the Commander format. The Commander format is the 100-card singleton format where you can only play one of each card. That's in the same color identity with any amount of basic lands. So think about that when you're thinking about this format. So this format was curated by Andrew Mahone and his community. This format's really cool. So if you type if it's !GLC in the chat, and it'll bring you to the website that can give you all the information on this, but I'll continue talking about it too, just for anybody just not getting here. So all these cards you have to play are within the one color identity that you pick when you first build the deck. So you can only play, if you're playing Metal Pokemon, you can only play Metal Pokemon. You know, if you want to play the Lightning deck, you can only play Lightning Pokemon. With the exception of, like, the Galvantula, that's a Lightning and a Grass. You could play that in your Lightning or your Grass deck. I believe that is one of the exceptions there. Yeah, all the commands are working. Sweet. But yeah. So you can only play one of each card. And the card pool for this format is the expanded format. So if you're familiar with that, it is black and white, the base set of black and white, all the way to what we have now in Brilliant Stars. So that is a massive card pool to work with here. Literally, that's, oh my gosh. So let's see, there's about 200 cards in the set. That's over like 9,000 cards. I'm probably undershooting it still. There's over 9,000 cards to work with in this format. Like, there's just so much you can do with it. And also there's cards that have been reprinted on different Pokemon with the kind of same abilities. So taking a look at Nick's board, Nick is playing Lightning on the right here. He's just now evolved his Tynomote into the Electric. Electric has a Dynamotor ability. If you guys remember Ray Eels back in the day, this Dynamotor has the ability to take a lightning energy from your discard pile and attach it to one of your benched Pokemon once per turn. We now have that in Standard again in the form of Flaffy from Evolving Skies. So let me start rotating the card images here. I'll be watching, but I might fall asleep. Oh, yo, what's up, Mo? Shout out, Mo. What up, Mo? Okay, desktop. Where's my GLC card images? So right here, chat. There's the electric from Black and White Noble Victories. With a Dynamotor ability, once during your turn, you may attach a lightning energy from your discard pile to one of your benched Pokemon. So read it and weep right there. And then currently in the standard format, my washing machine is freaking out downstairs right now, and I bet everybody that's playing is like, what's happening? Oh, man. Okay, and then we have this Flaffy from Evolving Skies. Once during your turn, you may attach a lightning energy card from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. And Nick, taking a knockout here immediately with his Electivire. And I'll get that Electivire on the screen. But yeah, there's many cards to choose from in this format. So many. Your laundry machine is in this format, lol. I just walked in. Yeah, no, my washing machine has a balancing issue, and it just freaks out all the time. It's actually terrifying. Where's the Electivire? There we go. This is the Electivire that Nick just used to knock out Gabe's Bronzor. That Thunder Shock, 50 damage. Flip a coin if as your opponent's active Pokemon is not paralyzed. What appears to be the thing, though, is this Bronzor only at 50 HP. It is the one with evolutionary advantage. Alright, and we're on Gabe's turn now. He is turning his Jirachi sideways. If you guys remember the Jirachi from the Team Up expansion, we're going to have to go digging for that one. Oh, yep, I just don't have it saved. So this Jirachi that's in the active is not the one I have displayed on the screen right now. This Jirachi was really big way back in the day. If you guys remember the Zapdos deck from Team Up, when Sun and Moon Team Up came out, there was that Zapdos, and then there was this Jirachi. This Jirachi says once per turn, you can turn it sideways, put it to sleep, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, reveal a trainer card you find there, and put that trainer card into your hand, and then the Pokemon's asleep. But the problem with that is, like, oh, well, how do I retreat it? Well, there's this card called a Skateboard that says you can retreat your Pokemon that are asleep once per turn. And the retreat cost is 1 less, if I'm not mistaken. So, very cool card. Very cool combination. Helps you set your board up. And right here, talking about setting up boards, Gabe is trying to get this Copperajah set up on the bench. And usually, you would think in this matchup that Nick's probably going to have the upper hand here, considering that a lot of his Pokemon are resistant to metal. I got my 2 boxes from the Azul Invitational today. Yo, let's go. Did you crack them or you sell them? Alright, and Gabe is just going to pass on this Jirachi. It wakes up. Nick, cracking the Evo Soda. Going to turn this, what's he going for? You're going for the Zebstrika with that Sprint ability. Sprint saying once per turn you can discard your hand to get a fresh hand of 4 cards. And let me go digging for some card images really fast, chat. Copperajah. There he is. And this is the Copperajah that Gabe is attempting to set up on his board right now. It's antibacterial skin. It can't be affected by any special conditions, but we're playing it for this Vengeful Stomp attack here. If your Pokemon have any damage counters on them, this attack does 120 more damage. 240 is basically knocking out the entire format. So this is Gabe's boss monster, as they would say, that he is trying to set up. Nick attaching 3rd energy to that Electivire. That is a lightning energy, just so we all know. L tells us Ooh, and just more cards hitting Nick's board that are just so value. This Electrode from an earlier black and white expansion as well. That just says you can draw until you have 4 cards in your hand once per turn. I think Nick could have drawn one, but opted not to. Just going for another KO here. Nick going down to 4 prize cards. Gabe still chilling at 6. Yo, Gabe's playing what I would have played if I went. Bro, metal's fun. Good thing Nick wasn't playing the deck that he was originally going to play. He was going to borrow Ben's Fire deck and play that. Alright, so Verse Seeker. So he's not going to play the Verse Seeker yet. He's just getting the Erica's back. He's going to search a Pokemon off of this Ultra Ball. This looks like it's going to be Honedge. Not Honedge. Going for the Melmetal. This is the Single Strike Melmetal. Let me see if I have it saved for us. I do not. Lots of cards to save when you're running a GLC event. It's okay. There you go. By the time I find it, it's not relevant, right? But Magearna is a Pokemon that's currently in Gabe's active as well. And Magearna just has an attack for 1 metal that says Rewind. Shuffle your hand into your deck and draw 6 fresh new cards. So just Cynthia's. Back to Nick. Nick is sitting pretty right now with this Electivire already powered up, sitting at 4 prize cards. Going to crack a Volkner. Volkner, a supporter card. Old one from, I believe, Ultra Prism? Ultra Prism, I'm pretty sure. I'll check in a second. It says, search your deck for a Lightning Energy and an item card. Or a trainer card. Yeah, Lightning Energy and a trainer. Searches out that Level Ball. Level Ball going to crack to search for a, whatever Shinx evolves from. Yep, Luxio. I was going to call it a Shinx. Shinx does not evolve into Shinx. That'd be weird. But finding Luxio. This is the Luxio that has Disconnect, too. That says for 1 Lightning, hit him for 10, and they can't play items from their hand during the next turn. So that's a pretty disruptive card if it comes up. Where's the Bronzong from Ultra Prism? The Bronzor was unfortunately knocked out immediately. Gabe opened it and could not get it out of the active. And another swing from the Electivire, not letting Gabe play the game. This Pokemon has any special energy attached, it does 90 more, so it's just big 180. So if Gabe can find... Okay, so we're going to go into the Copperajah now. Gabe can find another metal and a way to get damage onto his bench. So if he had like his Team Magma Seeker base and then a Pokemon to bench, we could be hitting this Electivire for 240 damage. And what's cool too with a lot of Sword and Shield Pokemon, I don't think the steel resistance carried over. So if I'm not mistaken, because a lot of things changed up with the release of Sword and Shield, with how Pokemon typing works. Like, some Pokemon are weak to grass randomly now. I'm trying to remember, like some dark Pokemon are weak to grass randomly. Stuff like that. So it's not like the old days where I'm pretty sure. Nope, that Electro doesn't have any printed resistance on it either. So it's just select few Pokemon, but it was more prevalent back in like X, Y, and Black and White, and I don't think currently in current standard Sword and Shield a lot of the Lightning Pokemon have the steel resistance. And Gabe still just trying to set up. Gets a Guzma stall out, though, bringing up the electric. It does have 2 retreat cost. Pretty heavy body. Can't get it out of the active, but Nick was just ready with the escape rope, ready to go. Decides what Pokemon to give him. Gabe gives him the Duraludon. Cynthia and Caitlin discarding the Bridget. Gonna return Volkner to his hand. And right here, Nick just hoping to keep the onslaught going with this Electivire. And another knockout onto the Duraludon. This Electivire can't be stopped. Nick down to 2. Gabe, I am sorry in advance, my friend. Shield Energy going to give this metal Pokemon a little bit more HP. It's ready to attack too, so we'll put it back on the screen. And we're going to see some damage coming in for 120. Metal Saucer onto the benched Melmetal. And Gabe can just attack for 120. It is unfortunately not going to knock out this Electivire. It is pretty beefy with 140 HP, if I'm not mistaken. So, back to Nick. Let's see what he has. Volkner. We saw him grab it last turn off of the Cynthia and Caitlin. Volkner again searching out a trainer card and a Lightning Energy. Gabe aggressively sips his Rockstar. Sometimes you just get zapped, and there's not much you can do. But hey, in any case though, very cool that we have 12 players here today playing Gym Leader Challenge right now. Honestly, I only thought like 6 to 8 people were going to show up, but hey, people really like this format around here. It's really cheap, it's easy to get into. I guarantee you, if you open up your Pokemon Trading Card Game Online account, you probably have like, let's see, I'm willing to bet that you probably have at least 2 to 3 decks already ready to be played. Because remember, you're only playing with 1 of each card. So as long as you've pulled, like, if you crack a lot of packs on your account, there's no shot that you don't have it. And this Luxray coming up here, this is a different Luxray that I haven't seen before. Oh my gosh, this Luxray is insane. Hold on. Alright, Luxray from Brilliant Stars. Energy cost 50 damage times 50. This attack is 50 damage for each energy attached to all of your opponent's Pokemon. And then Flash Impact for 110. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. This card is absolutely cracked. So, yeah, this will probably sweep the rest of Gabe's board. Unfortunately, it has 150 HP too. What a house. This Luxray is insane. Gabe, my bad, bro. I'm so sorry. But here we are, though. 150 HP, and slowly reaches a fist across.